Hello, classic Xbox 360 gamers. We are beginning an Xbox 360 launch title. Game so old I used to read about it in magazines. Brought to you by Sega. This is Condemned: Criminal Origins. A game so graphic.
So we're not doing F-Zero GX?
No, we are not doing F-Zero GX. That is a Nintendo game. Warner Brothers games did nothing to do with that.
Ooh, Monolith Soft.
What we're doing is a game that was so grisly, so greasy shiny, that it brought to startling light how far we have come in 3D gaming resolution.
So we're doing a remake of The Crow?
It's kind of like The Crow, to be honest, except The Crow was a rock and roll star. We are playing as Thomas. He is a police officer, a dishonored police officer.
So we're actually going through Silent Hill 2.
Did Silent Hill 2 also have a "oh no, I've been framed" plot?
Not so much, but it was more or less about the internal struggles of a detective trying to deal with all the fucked up shit that's happened in his life.
There is certainly internal struggle. There is external struggle. Like, how come I don't have the pry bar to open the box? Where's my fire axe? And other items that you need, especially those which you can use to beat the crap up out of these drug-addicted psychopaths.
So aside from the first-person combat, this is actually so far looking a lot like Silent Hill 1.
I got some strong BioShock vibes by playing this game. The main difference, of course, is that BioShock doesn't have a block button. In this game, blocking is essential in combat. It's fast-paced. If you don't block at the right time, you stand to take a shitload of damage relatively quickly.
Taser your enemies, then steal their firearm whilst they are incapacitated.
We did have Electro Ball in BioShock, though. That was cool. Now for the David Fincher 7 intro.
Complete with overly bright documentation slides.
Overly bright.
You know that you would find for newspaper clippings at your local library.
Newspapers. That's funny. You know, I tell you, if I dug long enough, I bet I could find a copy of the magazine in which I originally had read about Condemned. That was going back ages ago, like well before I ever conceived of actually playing this game myself. And then I watched Brain Scratch Comps play this game. Got the gist.
Brain Scratch Comps did not play Condemned.
Somebody played Condemned, and I saw the playthrough. So maybe it was Game Grumps. So I did get exposure to this game early on. I get the plot twists and all that stuff. So the premise on its surface is we've been called into the scene of a murder. That's the investigator, Thomas.
People are scared. We need to get.
And people are scared.
Follow me. Bodies this way.
So, do we have a crouch button?
Yes, we do. Follow
You don't
Detective
realize how much
Dickinson.
you miss a crouch button until it's just yanked away from you, Mr. Cloud.
Come on, let's go. Bodies rotten as we speak.
Crouching doesn't have a lot of functions in this game. As you can well imagine, it allows you to get through obstacles. Not really useful in combat. You can't dodge enemy attacks just by ducking lower. You can in Resident Evil 7, but not this game.
So they don't have high, low, and overhead strings in this game.
Nah.
Maggot-infested dumps. Why can't they pick a nice spot without addicts and gang members for once?
Because then it would be very difficult to actually hide the body.
Yeah. How else are we supposed to raise the tension by increasing the darkness and almost making us jump scare at the sight of rats?
Did this alleyway just turn into a closed building?
No. When we crossed the police tape line, we went into, I think, through the basement of the building. We're in an apartment complex in God knows where, USA.
I can't see.
I see police.
Car broke my light. Better turn yours on. I hear you're afraid of the dark.
So we're gonna have an insanity meter in this game too?
No, there's you have 2 meters. There's the visible health meter saying, "Oh shit, I hope something doesn't start hitting me right away and spill blood out of my blood vial," with the little medical cross symbol next to it. We also have a stamina bar that is our sprint. The only and should I mention also that we do have a taser cooldown meter. So there are 2 meters that are not visible right now, but they're there.
Agent Thomas, this is Officer Becker. Becker found the body on patrol.
Good job, Becker.
Now, would you kindly get the hell out of my way so that I can advance the game? And you wonder why it takes so long for speedrunners to finish these games. Is because motherfuckers can't walk fast enough.
Escort.
The walls have eyes.
Thomas.
Hello, Thomas. This is Lieutenant Rosa. I'm your lab tech again on this one. Our wireless data transfer system enables you to investigate and collect evidence at the scene of the crime and transmit it to me for analysis.
How do you still have reception in this basement though? Because like, this is supposed to be around 2005, right?
Right, when cell phone reception clarity was not as good as it had become.
Yeah, and that very specifically looks to be an upgraded Nokia. And upgraded Nokias have got about a single megabyte worth of storage space on them. Like he can probably write down a bunch of stuff using the text message using the numeral the text functionality, but he's not gonna be able to get he's not gonna be able to specifically transfer these pictures onto that Nokia. Not a chance.
Then I tell you, just the sound of just the suggestion of using dial keys in order to send text messages takes me back a couple years when I still had a flip phone. I never looked back. That is not the picture that I took. I was standing on the opposite side of the body.
Indicates the killer's right-handed and missing the index finger on that hand.
Oh, so we're gonna do Left 4 Dead foreshadowing. Okay.
Something we're not seeing.
Players may take note that the body on the ground, strangled by the hand, and also had the mouth sealed in chains, is the very same image you could see on the front cover art of the game. Quick,
Use detention tool.
use your ultra-convenient FBI detection tools in order to obtain evidence, which our magical partner in our pocket will be able to decode, decrypt, decipher, and make clear. Line up the arrows. Come on, play the line up the arrows game. You can do it. Yeah, take the picture. No, you're too far. Okay. And smile. You got it. Green light means you got it. You can tell I'm still new at the game. This is a blind playthrough, right? The very first time I played this game was after many years again of knowing about this game, watched people play through it. But thankfully, the period between when I watched somebody play this and played it myself was long enough for me to forget, well, pretty much everything.
Violently poses them in grisly tableau with male department store mannequins. Mannequin always slightly disfigured by a mark on the face.
So what we're seeing here is the dude specifically is partially disfigured and blames his disfigurement on why he can't go on, why he can't build the romantic relationships.
You sound like Hannibal Lecter.
Well, someone was.
But we are not alone here.
Of course, we're not alone. This is a heavily dilapidated, partially abandoned part of the city. There's going to be squatters in this area.
You can tell how dated the character model engineering is because of how jerky our officer friend is moving around when he changes direction. I'm gonna Humpty Dumpty this way, and I'm gonna Humpty Dumpty that way.
Above us. Call for backup now.
We don't need backup for a dude smoking.
Immediately. Fourth and Stark. Potential homicide suspect still in building.
He is not the fucking homicide suspect, guys. Come on.
Copy that. Becker and I will head up the fire escape.
Like, how convincing did I sound? You sounded pretty convincing, officer. Okay, because of my hyperbolic description of the situation, they're gonna send backup even faster this time.
Becker, secure that door. Thomas, check out the building and get these lights back on.
Now, that light specifically didn't get shut off by the fuse, though. That light just died.
Well, first I'm a forensic analysis expert, now I'm an electrician.
Well, here's the thing, Cloud. It was flickering, very specifically flickering. And there's only two reasons, realistically, why a light bulb would be flickering. If either it's about to die and/or it's not secured properly.
Oh, we're in the matchmaker's world now. Anything goes in the matchmaker's world.
Can he throw a window at us?
Kind of. Cool, I get to shoot things now.
Officer Becker, I don't know if they're on a new drug or not. Thomas, Dickinson, there's one coming
Dick.
our way. Addict amped up on something.
Well, it's not methamphetamines.
Federal agent, come out peacefully or I will use force.
Stupid. I told you I would do
Did you
that.
shoot him in the head?
I did not. I did not hit him in the head. But he is
Okay,
most
do you
certainly
need to
dead.
shoot him in the upper chest?
They come in all kinds, but mostly violent. Be careful.
And we don't even get to steal his pipe wrench?
That's a good point. The game has not yet introduced one of its more innovative features, the ability to turn numerous different ordinary objects into weapons.
Like
First-
pipe wrenches.
Or our feet. Yeah, I can kick people with my shoe. And I can shoot them with my gun, which has 8 bullets left in it.
So, can we do a reload?
No. You don't have to. You don't have to reload. You can if you. Nuts. I don't think you can actually pick up ammo, but you can pick up guns that have ammo in them, or enemies could drop them, for instance. Oh my goodness, playing this game and getting jumped by the sounds around you, what a thrilling experience.
Yeah, but you're going relatively slow through this.
Yeah, 'cause, they could be anywhere. Anywhere.
But they're not going to be here, Mr. Cloud. We're supposed to be following the objectives. Is.
Right. The literature that describes our objectives. We don't have a map in this game. Understandably so. That they want you to get a little claustrophobic, lost even.
Yeah, it's an immersive horror experience.
Oh, this. I mean, yeah. I guess this game would. Psychological
Would you
thriller.
prefer to call it an immersive thriller experience?
I was gonna say psychological thriller. All right, there's
Okay.
definitely some psychosis running around here. Yeah, kicked him. Damn it. But he had put his filthy hands on me, and so we have begun taking damage. As you can well imagine, as you take damage, your health bar will decrease, getting more black than red. And then, when it's out, and you take a hit, you are dead. You have to start from the last checkpoint.
Hey, there's our stamina meter.
Oh, thank God. I have a shadow. It is cool.
Unfortunately, you don't have a shadow explosion, so.
I must applaud this game for really polishing up the environment with little touches here and there. They worked their asses off to make this a convincing like step to the next level in 3D gaming.
And although a lot of the textures are really good, I'm going back through Unreal 1 again, and I'm like, it's a very immersive experience so far, Mr. Cloud. But it's taken forever to get to and from places, despite how small these areas are.
Yeah, if I wanted to speed run the game, well, first, in the next part, in between parts, we're going to take some stimulants, a little Adderall, some drugs, and we're going to go kill some people.
Fuse bucks.